Ronnio, Sullivan and Reanne Evans, they need to win at least 2 frames if they are to play Mark Selby and Rebecca Kenna
Thank you. The first frame.
in the final. Neil Robertson
Ronnio,
and
Sullivan
Mick Nutcher, I'm sure, watching backstage, cheering on Selby and Kenna.
That was interesting. Just there you saw Mark have a chat with Rebecca as if to say, well, you're going next. So after the break-off has been completed, you're the team that can dictate, the order, which may or may not be significant.
And that's a terrific red from Rebecca Kenna.
1.
An excellent shot. And the final point on the order is that Rebecca Kenna, I can't think of anything worse in a doubles match than having a Ronnio Sullivan waiting in the wings to play the shot after you, because it's never been a scorer like it in snooker history. No, that's 2 good starts. She played her part in their victories by playing
7.
a fairly defensive role. She's gone out on the attack even more so here. People just running into a safe spot.
Sullivan and Evans made a slow start, losing their first match.
Rebecca Kenna, 7.
And they will be aware of what they need to do here. 2 frames, remember, at least 2 frames required.
And of course the fact that Team Selby Kenna are in the final, it's all right. I think, well, they haven't got any interest here, but perhaps they'd prefer to play Robertson and Mink. Because if they were to lose this match, I'm not saying either
6.
side would be easy to beat, they'd be playing the same team again tonight, so that wouldn't be in their interest.
7. 14.
There is potentially a plant, those 2 reds, which take him up the table for a lower value colour, of course. Black completely locked out.
20.
Not a particularly good angle from blue to what will be whatever his next red is. Kind of shot that top players will practice a lot. He's played it pretty well, hasn't he? In fact, very well.
25. 26.
He doesn't get enough credit, does he, for his scoring? But he's had over 700 centuries. He's 6th on the all-time list.
He's the consummate match player, isn't he? That's what his game is based upon. His safety is good, his knowledge and tactics are first class.
32. 37. Mark Selby, 37.
And that is what Mark Selby has tried to do. Just a little bit too much pace on it, but you can see what he was intending. I just wonder whether Ronnio Sullivan has got license to be a little bit more attacking, the way that the order is in this frame, or is he trying to get his opponent or his partner in, Reanne Evans, who is also a very heavy scorer. The right-hand red can be in play on this shot. But Rebecca has successfully avoided that. Fortunately, she's left another red on. Reanne Evans with the extra pressure of knowing that the 4 times world champion will be playing the shot after this one. Certainly when this break ends.
1.
Reanne Evans, 12 times the women's world champion. Next best on that list, Alison Fisher, who won it 7 times.
6.
Not just because of those big numbers that they both achieved. Those two, in my opinion, are the best we've ever seen.
7.
It's a nice shot. I'm not sure how much angle Reanne has got on this blue.
12.
And she's
13.
inspired plenty of them, I'm sure, to take up snooker.
19. 20.
Things getting more difficult after this next colour is potted. Not only where the reds are, but with the black dot on its spot, that's also going to make things tough to continue the break much further. Michael Sullivan playing with her opposite hand and doing it very well. But I'm not sure where the next red's coming from now.
26. Reanne Evans, 26. 1.
Well, he played it quite gently. I'm quite surprised he's finished short on the pink. Certainly this was a better option, but he's worried about the black being in the way now. Maybe a situation here where he just pots the red and passed it.
7.
Yeah, and I think
8.
knowing Selby, he'll be putting a colour safe here. And that's how he won 4 world titles, by playing a very astute
Selby,
tactical
8.
game. That's a good shot. He's hard match playing. You could see what he was going to do when he was straight on the red.
Foul. In a miss. Selby, kenna, 4.
Lucky, but the frame is still alive.
Yellow's no good here because 29 behind, so it'll have to be blue.
Six.
It's quite a tense moment. It's only the first frame, but as we know, Timo Sullivan-Evans have to win 2 of these 4 frames to be in the final. And to steal this frame
11.
would be a huge boost. Well, I wonder
Reanne
if there
Evans,
was a kick
11.
there. We don't have so many these days, but she leapt up in the air straight away as if something was wrong. As soon as she hit this, Reanne, she was aware that it was not online for the pocket.
So Mark Selby has the brown over the pocket to win the first frame.
Four.
And you wouldn't
Mark
usually see a
Selby,
player do that, roll the ball over the pocket with 1 snooker, but he's almost inviting Ronnio Sullivan to pot this, because the snooker behind the black is not going to happen where the black is. Well, he takes the invitation, but he tried to move the black, so this is
5.
now a mountain to climb, getting a snooker where the balls are. I think it's impossible, but it's very unlikely.
Ronnio Sullivan,
Tried
5.
to bring the black into play, but he's not made it any better.
And the pink is going
6.
in.
And the frame.
So,
Selby, kenna.
Ronnio Sullivan and Reanne Evans need 2 frames from this match. There's only 3 left now. Pressure mounting